Hi friends, MD Vegan. Again I have this wonderful orange sesame dressing. Make it first and I'll show you the salad. It's a radicchio salad. I'll show you in a moment. First I make the dressing. So bitter flavors in the salad. Yeah, radicchio. So the dressing has to be fitting, in harmony. And that is a very nice way with the oranges. And orange are very nice together with ginger, with sesame seed, tahini. Yeah. I have made these dressings, orange and sesame seed or tahini, several times, and I always make it a little bit different. This one is just the base, it's the same, sesame seed and oranges, and I have a lot of sesame seed, and yeah, 2 large oranges, or medium, and 1 lemon. So that is the basic, I would say, flavor. To be precise, I would even say the basic flavor is not the lemon. The basic flavor would be orange, ginger, and sesame seed. So the ginger is the thing here. I would have put in as the 3rd ingredient of the basic dressing. That is orange, sesame seed, ginger. And now I have another ingredient here to the lemon, and that is red pepper. See? The very different flavor, very special. It's not that hot. The black pepper is hotter, but it has a dry flavor. I would say you describe it as more dry, more edgy maybe. The red pepper has a more round pepper. It's full of savory. I have the feeling of fullness, as opposed to black pepper, where I would say I have the feeling of space, more open up in space together the orange and the ginger. But the red pepper fills this space with flavor. I don't know, it's just a feeling to describe what I experienced when I tried this red pepper together with the orange dressing. Yeah. It's very different from the black pepper. You could also take black pepper, I did it in another recipe, or you can also take chili. It's another way to do it here. For now, I tried with red pepper, and yeah, I encourage you to try it. It's very nice, very wonderful flavor, and I don't need to use a red pepper that often. Yeah, it's a significantly different flavor than the black pepper. The black pepper I use usually for all kinds of recipes, dressings, and so on. But the red pepper, only little, usually, very intense. Can't do too much, but in this case, I guess it would be really one of the main parts of the flavor here. Not just making it hotter, it gives you a lot more density, the flavor. That's interesting. So a little bit water here to begin blending. I can always use some more water later. That depends on the texture, and well, now blender dance. Especially as I am using the whole sesame seeds, I would blend a little bit longer in time, because the sesame seeds need some more time. They're very hard. Yeah? The pepper is not that problem, blends fast. Also, if you don't have a power blender, no problem. But the sesame seeds, that's why also in this case I make the dressing before I put together the salad ingredients, the main ingredients, because I will blend the dressing 5 minutes later, again, to make it more creamy. Now the sesame seed has time to soak a little bit more as it's blended. It soaks faster, and 5 minutes is a nice time for second blending. But I taste now the flavor, what happened with that red pepper. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's all the difference. Makes all the difference with the black pepper. The other day I made a spinach salad. A spinach salad with the same dressing, but taking black pepper for red pepper. Now I have the red pepper and it's really different. Very nice. So now I show you my main ingredients for the salad, and that is first the radicchio. That's my main ingredient today. Oops. Here I just take some of the red leaves on the outside, yeah, and they have this shape. As you can see, I like these radicchio leaves. They are thick here, thick and soft here, very soft. You can see, not so crunchy. There is a crunch, yeah, but from the outside, you can do a lot of things with these. But they have a nice bitter flavor. You know, the radicchio needs a special dressing to make that bitter a nice flavor, a nice part of the flavor, part of the whole. So I put these leaves together just like a handful of cards in a cards plane, like this. And I need to take my chef's knife and just make it some cuts crosswise. So one side and the other side. That's a nice way to me to enjoy radicchio. That somehow this shape of the leaves somehow that fits to the flavor. I don't know why. I always do it this way with the radicchio. So I put the radicchio in the bowl and I have a nice quantity. Yeah, it's a nice. You see, that's what I have here now. There are many ways to make radicchio, and it is always a pleasure. This is a wonderful, healthy, leafy vegetable. The second part here are some spinach leaves. Yeah, young spinach. You see, there are still here the roots. A little bit of the roots is there in the earth. That's why I have to wash it, especially. I bath it in the water and then spin it in the salad spinner to dry it a little bit, so it won't be too much water in there. But the sand has to be taken out, otherwise it's not pleasant to eat. And these here, I just cut them into stripes, make it a little bit smaller. Last salad was all spinach mainly and some apples. This is mainly radicchio. I was looking forward to a salad today. I love a nice salad, fresh salad every day. That's one of the main parts of my meals is salads. And the third part here, the third main part is an apple. That's very nice with spinach both, and also with radicchio. 2 apples into small pieces. Little lemon on top to keep it from getting brown. If you put it right away into the salad, you don't need the lemon. But just here, for my case, sitting on the cupboard, if I put some lemon on top, it doesn't get brown. So here are my 3 main ingredients. Want to see? Beautiful, right? Apples, radicchio, and spinach. Main part, radicchio. Now, back to the dressing. So that has been sitting for some minutes. I taste it again. Yeah, it's all soaking up a little bit now, the sesame seed. Yeah, the texture is a little bit more gross still. And then now a second blending will make it really nice and creamy. Change the flavor a little bit, because the more surface is, the more blended it is. There's more surface, the smaller the particles, the more flavor you can feel it gets everywhere then in the taste buds. That looks now very creamy. Now the flavor again. Yeah, it's not very predominant. I could even use a little bit more of the red pepper. That's what it looks like. I'll show you again. I take some more. Oops. See? Just some little bit more, not too much. Excuse me, please. And maybe a little bit more ginger. Here, a little bit more ginger. Yeah, just put it in. It doesn't really matter. It's not too hot at all. Now, the oranges take a lot of flavor out. So one more blending to make it a little bit more spicy. So always nice to taste it again and again. And adapt a little bit to make it a little bit finer. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. A bit more. That was it. I couldn't even put more, but that's okay now. Very nice, very nice. So I show you the dressing while it runs over the salad. You see? Now these kind of leaves, the salad leaves, they are pretty crunchy, pretty thick. You can use a lot of dressing for it. Yeah. If you like less dressing, that's no problem. But here there's no oil in the dressing, no salt. It is super healthy, super light. So it really doesn't matter if you take some more. The oily dressings I used in former times. A little of olive oil and my favorite oils into the dressing. And then it's very heavy and I can't take that much of the dressing. They are delicious, yeah. You want to eat more and more, but it's not necessary, yeah. I don't need to put oil in the salad to make it delicious. And this way I can use a lot more dressing, give a lot more flavor and nutrients into the dressing, into the salad, into the whole meal, without having the heaviness, the heavy loaded with calories. Oil is basically empty calories, yeah. You have a lot of fat, pure fat almost, and huge amount of calories, but no nutrients. I mean micronutrients, yeah. It is very empty calories and it makes you fat. Yeah. And the missing part of the fruit, or the nuts and the seeds, you take away from the oil, the missing parts, they are so important to inform the body. For example, the fibers. The fiber are super healthy. Just begin to explore the health benefits of every single different fiber. They are all different. Every plant has a different fiber, different health benefits, and so on. There are many stories yet to tell about. Now this is my salad, and on top of the salad, the third part, that's also a nice method of easy cooking to make it easy into these parts. So I put some walnuts. That's wonderful with apple, wonderful with spinach, and also wonderful with radicchio. Just some on top, see? And now it's ready to eat. Isn't that beautiful? To me, that's a nice lunch today. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching, and maybe you would like to subscribe and leaving on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. You can also give me a thumbs up if you like the video and the presentation. And if you want to find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, I hope to see you there.